side, and welcome to the boys matchup of our doubleheader tonight. We've got the Davidson Warriors up against the Fairhope Pirates. We're going to turn it over to Coach Ferris. He's going to give us our starting lineups here.
Number 1, senior guard, Dula Parker. Number 3, senior guard, Number 10, senior guard, Rodrigo Moreno. Number 12, senior forward, DJ Harrison. And number 25, senior center, Gregorian England.
Transition, you have to stop these guys at the 3-point line. You shoot transition threes.
Outside of that, I think we're striving, and I think we're playing. I think we're where we need to be for this point in the season, to be at this point in the season.
Parker. Kick it over. Baseline.
Great
back
hit.
to Parker. Excuse me, back to
Easy
Harrison.
point.
Kick it back out. This time it'll be Butler from the top of the key.
Great shot.
Absolutely, what a made.
How your chest up, man? You call yourself a hooper, be a hooper.
Catch him face up, man. Catch him face up. Goodness. Hey, right here we got the ball. Run 11. Opposite guy. You gotta come up there hedging it. Great. So now hit the opposite guy and let's hit the roller. All right. Come on now, fellas. Let's go. Hey, pick it up. Come on, pick it up. Warriors on 3, 1, 2, 3. Warriors. Do it.
True that, Steve.
Butler drive in, nice move.
And
what a
one.
play. Great finish there.
Can't defend those guys. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, those aren't fouls. It's a good block. Good block. You know, I don't know what they're seeing. But we gotta play. We gotta play, man. We gotta play. They didn't get the lead with reserves, and they got the lead with starters. And we gotta play better. Offensively, we just ain't doing crap, you know. We're not doing anything. We're slow. We look bad. We look bad. Totally bad. Totally bad. We're getting foul calls, but I don't want fouls because we can't make free throws. So we can forget about that. We gotta play, man. It's senior night. Last home game of the year. Last game of the year. Why aren't we playing? They're picking you guys apart, passing the ball. We're slow to move. We are slow moving and reacting. It's we should have more opportunities of steals. We're missing things in transition. We're turning the ball over when we don't need to be. Guys lack confidence. I mean, it's not good to watch, man. We look bad. We look bad. This is not the time to look bad. They're not doing anything. They're bringing it down and they're just moving it around just like Baker did, and they're picking you guys apart. They're picking you guys apart, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. They're picking you apart, passing the ball, doing all those things, and they're going weak side skips and this and that, and we're not reacting. We're just not. You following the guy down on the cut, and then your guy's getting open at the top of the key.
No, because Rodrigo had got face because he would have been wide open.
So what? That's on Rodrigo. Because now guess whose man got open? I don't think he was throwing it to Rodrigo's man anyways. -3 here. All right, folks. Come on, fellas. Last time for the whole round.
Warriors on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. Warriors. 4, 5, 6. Family.
Shout out to our seniors, though. Played a
out.
good game tonight. Just some things we struggled with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we played overall pretty good, minus the turnovers. I think if we just make our shots, I think that's the difference. I think.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight and for this season of basketball. You guys won't ever see me do basketball again, nor
So
Hudson.
sad.
Hopefully,
So sad.
You okay? Your knee hurts? You look like you're okay. Come on, guys. I'm trying to get a little bit short. Where Brooke went at?
They missing a load of them.
I try to give them confidence. You know, there isn't a whole lot I have to offer outside of some insight and some knowledge, things I've experienced in the past, things I've learned from in the past.
My main piece of advice I give to my players and my students too, cause you know I love the kids I teach too, is be aware of your group, the people you hang around, because you may not be like the people in your group, but you're gonna get automatically stereotyped by the people who's in your inner circle. So if you know you're around somebody who constantly gets in trouble, you hang with them. People by default are going to put you in that category. So that's my piece of advice. Just watch out who you hang around with. Be true to yourself. And my main thing, be a productive citizen to the U.S.
Fellas, you know, we haven't been good at preparing all season. We've been pretty inconsistent, right? But we're here, and you got an opportunity here to keep this thing going, all right? But you got to play together. You got to play smart. You got to pick your spots. You got to take care of the ball, and you got to defend. Okay? You got to do those things. Okay? JT went home sick today. We're down one guy there. Got half a guy there. Got half a guy there. Got a third of a guy there. So we're shorthanded. It's an opportunity. All right, those of you talking about us on the bench, that you don't play enough, you should play more. Well, what'd you say, Coach? It's your chance. All right, fellas, and then let the dude out here but play. We've done this a bunch of times already. It's number 30 on the year. Let's go, fellas. We've been here before. It starts with the warm-up. Get your shots up, find the rim.
Hey, Warriors on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Warriors.
4, 5, 6.
Family. Find the rim when you get out there. Game speed shots. Shoot the ball.
Ball go up. We on defense, and we ball right. It's gonna be a long night. Ball go up. We need to box somebody out with a different color jersey on.
They can't do this tomorrow.
Hey, their game strategy is to outwheel you on the board. We can't let that happen.
5'10", junior, number 0, Juju Edwards. Starting at guard, 5'10", senior, number 1, Philip Parker. Starting at guard, 5'10", senior, number 3, Zion Broadnax. Starting at forward, 6'2", sophomore, number 11, Noah Brooks. And starting at center, 6'3", senior, number 25, Jamarian Anglin. The Warriors are led by head coach Jose Diaz. The Hornets would like to thank their platinum sponsors, Compass Urgent Care, McMurphy Orthodontics, Publix, and Hackbar Delivery Service.
You know, outside of that, I can't offer them a whole lot. You know, and of course, what I teach them on the basketball court. But I try to instill confidence in them. I try to let them know that, hey, you know, I support everything you do. You know, I love going to Phillips track and cross country stuff. You know, and I'm gonna support all the other guys. The guys that play football, they're gonna see me there. Guys that play baseball, they're gonna find me at their games. Anything else they're involved in, I try to show up to their event. Fantastic. I think that's great for their confidence. I think it shows them the importance of, you know, of that camaraderie and just sort of that, you know, guys today want to know that we care, you know, and whereas when I was coming up, it was kind of different. Coach was coach, player was player, and that was kind of it. But now, you know, there's more, there needs to be more of a relationship. The kids are looking for more of a relationship, and, you know, and that's what I try to give them.
We're hedging. I don't know why we're hedging. I said we play soft and let guys get under. But we're hedging. I don't know why. I don't know why we're hedging, guys. We play off. Alright, they said that they do that Euro action, just let them get under. And nobody switches. And now they don't ever get that shot off. He's shooting. He don't need much room to let it go. Alright. That's their offense there, guys. Us outside of that, it's offensive boards. We gave up 2 of them there in that we gave up two on two that we shouldn't have given up to the guards. 20 again. All right, so let's clean up the boards here. Let's clean up the turnovers on offense. All right, so let's go. Warriors on 3, 1, 2, 3. Warriors, so wait a minute, back. Hey, run loop, run loop. Good shit.
I knew this is the original side right here. Because Jamarcus was showing, because you don't have 5 on another side, but we have it right here. See, this one right here is the one that he had already filled out. Right here.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, it's on here too. Same kid. Dunnigan.
That's what I took a picture of when he brought me the book. I just took a picture of it.
Yeah, but when I checked it,
Try to give it to him. I try to let him know that it's okay. You can talk to me and rely on me when you need me.
I need 3 ball.
Give them, life lessons, advice they can use outside of basketball. As a basketball coach, if the only thing I ever gave them was lessons about basketball, I haven't done my job. Me and Coach Diaz do a great job of always relating stuff to the outside world. Because at the end of the day, the real reality is everybody's not going to go pro. So, you need a few life lessons in there, work ethic, being on time, being disciplined, making sacrifices. And I tell them all the time my phone number doesn't change. Whenever that's outside of, the job, you can still give me a call if you need advice about anything other than basketball.
Smart. We're not here to do your own thing, man. He's out here, Jay. You think it's shoot around. Everything we've got has been a good shot up until the ones you just start taking. Just out there jacking up shots, man. Instead of being up 4 now or more, here we are. That's my bad. I should have known how many fouls. Hey guys, it's gonna be all right. We're playing heavy minutes here, so we gotta play smart. Now, number 1, we came out here. First thing we're doing, we're hedging screens. When I said clearly, we're supposed to be doing what? Playing soft and going under. And we're just getting beat. We turn it over. They're capitalizing. They're getting to the line. We got a technical foul. We gave up 4 points there. And so we're beating ourselves right now. We're giving them life. Okay? We're giving them life. All right, we gotta be a little better, man. We gotta be a little better taking care of the basketball. I don't understand. We just gotta take care of it. They shouldn't be able to take the ball away from you. None of you. It's a solid job rebounding for the most part there, through a stretch there. But we gave up offensive rebounds.
7 offensive
John,
4 second chance.
very first possession you get in there, your guy just runs right by you because you're staring at the ball, man. La la la. Okay. This is your senior. We come up on the losing side here, it's over. Okay, so keep that in mind. Play smart, read and feed, see the opportunity, see and do. Okay, do those things in the second half and we'll be all right. We should be okay. Well, we got to get to the line a little more. That just comes when you get in there, jump stop, they're jumping at everything. Y'all done a good job drawing fouls. We just, just get a few more free throws at the line now. defensively and stay where we're at. Again, I think that we've been solid. We've been giving up. I think all the stuff we've given up is because of our own doing. Okay, so just continue to communicate. Play off. Watch for 2-3s at Kingston. You playing off too much. He doesn't need that much space. He's gonna let it go. Okay, he's gonna let it go. In the post, remember we're working the front. If he's doing this, I'll let the referee know that he's not letting you get around. Okay, he can't do that. All right. Let's go ahead and play ball. Let's go. Tail 2 halves.
We got to box out there. Don't amp up crashing the boards.
Yep.
Warriors on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Warriors.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Family.
Don't be surprised you see a press.
Yeah. Take your time.
Zion's great. Zion's what every coach dreams of.
So that's my guy. He came in with the COVID batch, as we call him. Soon as he walked through the door, he was my JV point guard, starting point guard. I wasted no time seeing him at tryouts, and you know how good he was as just a pure point guard, pass first, good, great court vision, smart kid. Didn't have to worry about him in the classroom. I just wish a lot of teams would be in trouble if he was 6 foot or taller. He'll be talking, even though, he does have pretty, good buzz around his name, he'll be serious talk of town. People lucky he ain't 6 feet or taller.
He's an extension of the coach on the court. He, most of the time I catch myself saying, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you doing there. That's exactly what I wanted you doing in that spot. So he's kind of doing those things that I want done on the court without having to say it. His imagination is outstanding. Intelligent kid. You can tell. I knew from the day one he walked in the gym, I knew that he understood the game. He was just really, really small. But, I knew right off the bat he's the point guard I wanted. He's the point guard I was going to have. And he's been nothing but great. He's worked on his shot over the years. He's gotten a lot of confidence in that. You can tell that really opened up the confidence in his overall game. He's an outstanding kid, man. Lovable kid. I see who can dislike Zion, bro. He's one of a kind, and he's definitely going to be missed after this year.
I've seen him grow a lot as far as, shooting. His range has really grown. Like I said, I just wish he could be taller, but hell of a kid. As soon as he walked through the door, me and Coach Diaz knew he was going to be the point guard for Davidson for the next 4 years. And he done that role, and he does a great job at it. Fill up, Mr. Two-sport athlete. Actually 3 at first. He played football. Can run for days. Great attitude. Whenever we had open gym, one of the people, if he didn't have transportation, he would jog or run up here to the school.
Phillip, man, Phillip's another one of those kids, man. How could you dislike Phillip? He's lovable, man. He's a sweet kid. You can tell he's got a big heart. He kind of represents old school. He kind of represents a lot of the kid that I grew up with, the friends I hung around with. Just kind of ahead of its age and its time. Just kind of act a little older than his peers. Just kind of knows more than he needs to know. He's a great kid. He's smart in his own way. He's a roofer. He can paint. He can put down floor. He cuts hair. He's a state cross-country / track runner. What does the kid not do?
Great kid, always positive. One of our more coachable kids. You coach him tough, and he'll sit there, yes, sir, and, keep it moving, and he does what we ask him to do. and he developed that jump shot of his. Even though we call it an old school jump shot, he's been solid for us.
You know, he's a heck of a kid, man. He's a heck of a kid, and he's gonna be greatly missed. He's been with us 4 years. Feels like longer than that. You know, I can't put together the kind of emotion I'll have, you know, when it's all done with Philip. He's truly a special kid. Can be a knucklehead at times, a little hard-headed, but that's part of being a kid, man. And he's just being a kid. He's just making his mistakes. He's just doing those things. But man, he's great. Love Philip to death. Love him to death. I hope to know him for years to come. And you know, when he has a family and all that, I hope to meet his family and to keep in touch with Philip Parker. Truly special kid.
Juju, I never got the opportunity to coach Juju because as soon as he walked through the door, he touched nothing but the varsity court. As soon as he tried out, I said, Coach, you know, we had a shortage at guard play. I said, Coach, this might be a freshman. You have to play at varsity. He has the athleticism, the quickness. He's great at jumping the passing lanes. To be an undersized guard, he's great at finishing at the rim and, you know, making himself skinny, and he's one heck of a talent. I'm happy to have him here at Davidson. Would hate to have to coach against that.
Juju's tricky. Juju's tricky. He can tell he's got a good heart. He's a great kid, you know. But you know, he also can be hard-headed. You know, we've had our moments, and our concerns with Juju in the past. He's an unbelievable talent. He's been blessed with the skill that I haven't seen too often. A kid that can play on both sides of the ball. He's got an imagination. He finishes like nobody I've seen.
A good kid. He's also a coachable kid. I can't tell you the countless times we, you know, done got on him, and he stepped his game up every time. He's a very consistent player.
The work ethic sometimes, I think he cuts himself short by not working to his potential. He just kind of cuts corners. He does the bare minimum, just enough to get by. He's one of those guys who just, you know, and it's because he's one of those guys who can just kind of, you know, when he laces up, man, he's ready to go. He'll be the guy. He'll have terrible practices, man. He'll have bad practices. You'd wonder, man, how does he make anything in games? But once he laces up and those lights come on, man, something happens there, and he turns it on, and he plays extremely well. He plays extremely well. But you know, he's a special talent, and but we can work a little harder, I think.
Okay, we got the bottle. Fellas, all right, you know, that's it. All right, we going home. All right, you know, life works that way, man. You know. Only thing I will say is, you know, to recap on the game. Well, let me ask you guys, like I had one last time. What'd you guys think? Stop what you're doing. What'd you guys think?
Game over game.
Yeah, we're flat. We're flat. They were better. They're simply better guys. You know. Only thing I'm gonna point at, and I'm just gonna mention a few things about the game. Other than that, you know, I think it's only appropriate we celebrate what I thought was a good regular season. You know, but I want to touch on the end of the season. Okay, the end of the season here, guys. I thought really the month of January. You know, number of things bothered me a lot, man, and I thought we started going backwards. I was afraid of this. I kind of just hope, and I hope that we could pull it off despite the mediocre work ethic. You know, we didn't have basketball players, man, and we were worried about too many other things, and not this team. You know, and I think that ultimately hurt us down the stretch. Worried about the wrong things. Worried about all the wrong things. They came in there and kicked your ass. They played better. Flat out played better, man. Flat out played better. And we started the year off strong because everybody was all in, doing this and that, and I just saw the fading begin to happen. Isn't that right, Coach? Yep. Began to fade, backwards. And I said, man, these guys ain't in, man. These guys are worried about being cool, worried about their phones, worried about different things, man. They're not worried about ball no more. They're not worried about basketball no more. As far as 6 seniors, man, I'm going to tell you guys real simply, thank you. Thank you for 4 years. John, incredible, resilience. You didn't give up. You didn't transfer schools like I've seen other kids do. You stuck with it. You trade. You went out your way to show me that you've gotten better, and you did. And you ultimately make yourself back on this team. You were very important to what we did this year and our success. Okay, so for that, I'm proud of you, man. Let's clap it up for John. EJ, I talk to you all the time, man. Smart kid, man. Smart kid. Super smart kid. And I just hope that when you go on to Greenville, you focused in and you do what you're supposed to do, man, and use that brain of yours, because you're one of the smartest kids I've coached, one of the smartest kids I know, flat out. You know, you pick up on things quickly. I wish I could have played you tonight. We really missed you. We really needed you tonight. You know, but your health is more important, and I appreciate you being honest with me as far as telling me what it is. You know, that you weren't a go. I really pray, and I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for having you provide for this program for 4 years. All right, let's clap it up for EJ. Angler, big fella, you came to us as a refugee from Murphy. Okay, looking for an opportunity, man, and we gave you one. You took full advantage of it, man. You had a fantastic high school career, man. I'm super proud of you, man. You're a great kid, soft kid. You know, one day I would imagine you're gonna be a great husband, a great father, hopefully, and you're gonna have whatever you want, man. As long as you just stay true to yourself, man. I'm super proud of you, man. I can't brag enough on the kind of kid you are. You're super nice, man. Gentle. You know, the food advice, all those things, man. Just thank you, man. Thanks. Clap it up for Angel. Philip, man, you a Swiss Army knife, man. You know, I can't tell my wife all the good things you do. You put floor down, roof, cut hair. I'm like, man, I can't do any of that stuff, man. Philip here does it all, man. You know, man, you're a great kid, man. I love you to death, man. 4 years, you know, feel like 8. You know, as much time as we spent together, as much you come by and talk to me, you understand how much that makes my day when you come by the room. Coach, with the headphones on, even though they're not supposed to be on. that haircut, man. Coach got that sticky, blah, 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 just running, allowing me to run with you, allowing me to spend time with you, even though I couldn't keep up, I couldn't do any of that, you still let me do that, and just let me talk to you, and let me guide you, man. So thank you, man. Thank you, and I'm glad and I'll say this, you came in at a hard time, man. You came in at a time where, we were struggling. We were struggling to get players. You, Zion, John, that meant a lot to me that you guys stuck with me. That meant a lot to us. Dylan. Excuse me. That meant a lot to me. We didn't have players. We have to go. Thank you. Thank you. That's I am, man. Where do I start? When you came in, I knew right away, smart. I knew right away, I said, there's the point guard that's going to replace John. I knew right away. I just knew when he picked up the ball, I said, this kid knows how to play, he understands the game. I asked Coach Yancey. I said, he understands what's going on. This kid's going to be a good player, man. Once he grows, gets a little stronger. You came to weight training every year. You gave me a full commitment, man. You don't understand. I'm your biggest fan, man. I'm your biggest fan, man. I enjoyed watching you play. School loved you. This entire class, the student body followed you guys. We had the best outcome of home games just because of the group we had. It started with you, Zion. You led the way there. Everybody loved you, man. Your personality was everybody gravitated to it. It was contagious, man. And it certainly got me, man. I became attached to this group, and it means a lot to me, man. What you did for this program, and what you've done over these course of 4 years, man. You took advantage of high school. You did high school the way you were supposed to do it, man. You did it. You enjoyed it. You took advantage. You got involved. You did high school the way you were supposed to, and that's why it just flew by the way it did, man, because you did it the right way. And I'm excited for you at A&M and all the wonderful things that are going to happen in your life, man, going forward, man. Thank you so much, Zion. Rodrigo came to us last year. In the spring. Couldn't play ball. Wanted to play ball. Wasn't very good, guys. Wasn't very good. Shot didn't look good. Nothing looked good about it. Slow-footed. But I said, you can come to. We put him in 7th period. He came to 7th period. He just was shooting around the goal. I gave him tips. And he just slowly, gradually worked on his game. Came in the spring, put in the work over the summer, did exactly what he was supposed to do, and he stuck with us the entire year, man. Todavía no orgulloso de ti, ¿oíste? Gracias por la oportunidad de ser tu coach. Okay. Creciste mucho en un año, en unos meses de baloncesto. Gracias. Okay. Hey, clap it up for us. And you guys, next year, guys, it's a long season, man. It's a long season. It's long, but once it starts, man, before you know it, you're asking me, it's over. ends just like that. Okay. In life, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Sacrifices. You guys, as student athletes, as parents, whatever, as college students, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. You're gonna have to give up some things to do something else to get to where you want to get to. And you're gonna have to do sacrifices. Okay, that's the only way. Okay, and that if this means anything to you, you'll put the work in the off season. You'll come to the workouts. You'll come to summer ball. You won't skip a day. You'll take the advice we're giving you. You won't come back with the same shot if we're trying to fix it, and all those little things. Because guys, it goes by, man. You get to be kids once. Now these guys are gonna be asked to be adults. These guys going off to college next year, going off to the workforce. Nobody's gonna know you. Nobody's gonna know these guys next year. They're gonna have to reinvent themselves. Open a new door. Become a new person. Okay? And that's what life's about. It's just always reinventing yourself. Good things always come to an end. But that's okay because we find new avenues, different doors, different opportunities. Okay? Coach, you got anything?
You seniors. It's me and Coach, me and Coach refer to you, the COVID kids, you know, the COVID batch. Piggyback off of him, you know, thank you. Can't thank you enough, Zion. We went through a lot together. As soon as you walked through the door at tryouts, I told Coach, that ain't the freshman guard, that's the starting JV point guard. So, you know, you always play bigger than your size. I thank you for that. Because participation was low. We had up to 80 kids COVID hit, and we had to take whatever showed up at trials. All right, and I just loved your IQ, your understanding of the game. Thank you, Phillip. You know, you had to step up. I remember that sophomore year, you held your own in the varsity game. Coach pulled you on up. He said you lost him, Coach. Phillip, you stepped up. All right? Had to yell at you a lot more, but you stepped up, man. John, man, what you did coming back from an injury, as horrible as it was, that's a miracle, man. Be proud of yourself. That was a major surgery you had. And to come back and still be explosive as you are, man, that's a blessing. A lot of people like to be in your shoes. DJ, you my guy. You never talk back. You did what I said. First player ever come on trial when he was a freshman with a whole chest tattoo, but DJ was my guy, man. Just want to thank this senior class. Rodrigo, the time I got to know you, it's been fun. All right, I know it's a language barrier, but you know, we always crack jokes and stuff. But thank you, guys. Because we was at a real low. I came to try out. COVID really took a toll on this program. I want to say thank you. That's all I got, Coach.
Well, that's time. If you're not on the bus, please just let me know.
Warriors, 1, 2, 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, Warriors, 4, 5, 6, family.
There you go. No, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Man, you made me so happy, man. All right. When you see you walking in the hallway, you got me up, man.
All right, Coach Diaz.
He was everything. You're outstanding, man. Even then, I'll always tell you.
Hold it down, man.
You played out there with two bad ankles, man. You played hard, man.
Came back from
I
the
can take you out one time. You did great.
All right, Coach.
You did great. You had a great year. Season, man. Great 4 years, man.
Go. That part. Remember, my phone number ain't gonna change.
There you go.
It ain't gonna change. Whew.
I ain't gonna go.
still
I got a
with your
picture.
parents?
I'm right back.
All right, what is the best advice you can give your players to help them as they leave high school?
Be patient. You gotta be patient. You gotta live your own life. You know, it's a big misconception that you gotta get certain things done by a certain age. If not, you're a failure. Or you've got this idea that you've gotta go to college to be deemed successful. And you gotta make a lot of money to be deemed successful. No, no, no. Everybody's got their own life to live. And you gotta live it at your own pace, man. And you've gotta take advantage of a lot of any opportunities that present themselves. Even if it's something you know very little about, I'd say take a chance at it. If you're young, if it's just you, you know, follow those dreams, follow your heart, do the things that you love to do, and see where they lead you. All right, because the money, that stuff takes care of itself. The success, that stuff's gonna come. Just find that passion. Find that one thing that you that you just enjoy doing, that you get up every day, you hopping out of bed to get to, you know, and do that, and the success will come. Do that well, do it right, do it 100%, and the success will come. Success will come. But yeah, be patient. You know, I used to think I had to be married by 25. I had to have a certain amount of kids at 30. I had to be, my salary had to be at a certain point by a certain age. And I will say with social media, you know, the kids today have a harder time dealing with things like pressure and to perform and to kind of achieve things, because they're looking at their peers live, you know, who are kind of posting their stuff and their successes online, and they're not seeing the results on their end at a certain time, and so I think it affects them. So, you know, the biggest thing is just to be patient. You stay in your lane, run your course, and let everything else just, you know, just let the road, let it take care of itself, and it will, because it always does.